What's happening, everybody? Vinny here. Not in the kitchen. Haven't been in the kitchen in a while, huh? A little weird. But today we're talking about brand new, well, about 2 weeks old, but whatever, LG washing machine. Now, I like this machine, and it is a model number WT1501CW. I think the CW is for, like, ceramic white. I'm not sure. But it's a 4.5 or 4.8 cubic foot load machine. Now, it is a very, very nice machine, and it really does clean everything. Yeah, I got some towels in here. It doesn't have that stupid little spindle thing in the middle, which means you could pack this thing up to about right here. It auto balances and everything. It's the weirdest thing, but it works awesome. It's an HE machine, and obviously put your liquid detergent in here, your softener in here. If you're using pods, we've got a few pods. You just toss it in there. It doesn't make a difference. A lot of stuff going on here, alright? And it gives you a pretty song when it turns on. Now, throughout all these features, one neat one is this one right here, the Smart Diagnosis. Now, if you have the NFC in your phone, which almost every phone does, if your washer throws up an error code, you could scan it through the app by touching your phone to this. It'll pull the code and let you know what's wrong. And if it's a simple fix, or it's something that a technician needs, or, you know, probably under warranty. Now, when it comes to doing laundry in this, you got, you know, your two different cycles. You got your pre-wash cycles. You do speed washes, delicates, and then you can actually download cycles from the internet that you like and use that. Then you've got your regular, you know, normal, heavy-duty, bulky, and the times change accordingly. And then you got your special care. You have them soak for a while. You can just make sure it just spins everything out and things like that. Then, of course, you got your soil levels. Heavy, you got a lot more time. Spin cycle. You can do it all that way. You got your temperature selection. Then up here, it's pretty neat as well. You could do, you know, your cold wash. If you push and hold this, it'll actually have a signal. It'll, you know, chirp when you know the load is done. And then, you know, you could turn extra rinse on, fabric softener, and then add water too. Because this will use the smallest amount of water possible to do your laundry. Now, when you use fabric softener, you have to select fabric softener, because if you don't, this is actually a sprayer. It sprays a fan of water perfectly that matches up with the drum here, and it just sprays the clothes off as it spins, and that's how it rinses the laundry. But if you use softener, it'll actually soak it for a minute. And Water Plus, this will actually use like I said, it'll use the minimal amount of water that barely covers the clothes, and it churns it, and then it, you know, hits these raised areas. They look indented on the camera, but they're actually raised up, and it forces the laundry against it to kind of agitate it like an old school laundry rack thing. Yeah. Right? So, Water Plus, it'll fill it a little bit extra. Now, if you didn't notice on here, there is no load size selector, which tripped me out at first. It has different sensors inside of it to detect the dry weight of the clothes. Also, when it's doing this, it'll toggle the agitator back and forth a little bit. It'll rotate the drum, and it detects how much play there is and how much resistance there is to the agitator to determine how much water and how, you know, how full the machine is for clothing, which is really, really neat. It threw me off, but it does. It fills it up just the right way. And then if you do Water Plus, it fills it up just a little bit more than what the recommendation was in the computer. Now, it does have some neat things if you got little kids. If you hit the soil button for 3 seconds, like it says, press and hold 3 seconds for extra functions, you could turn on child lock. And now it won't work. Then you child locks off, and then everything works again. And you can also set your wash delay. You can add as much time as you need to how long you want to wait until the load turns on. Like, you can load this up before you go to work and you're going to be home at such and such a time. Set it back 2 hours to start. You get home, you can throw it right in the dryer. You can download more custom programs, excuse me, from the internet, and learn some stuff like that. They have different programs for blood. I know it's crazy, but it does. There are a few neat features. I mean, it does come with this little reference guide. It comes with a suction cup. I put it on there in case, I forget something. But it tells you all the neat little options on the back. It is in Spanish. All right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, this particular model has been discontinued. But these companies don't discontinue a model without first having something to replace it. So, yeah, I've got this one at Menards for $550. The dryer equivalent of this, gas, is $650. I don't know why it's more, but it is. Another nice thing, the drive motor, 10-year warranty on the motor. So if that motor goes out, it's covered. This thing also does have a, if I'm not mistaken, a 2-year manufacturer warranty, at the least 1 year. And it's pretty neat because any errors that pop up on this, it tells you on here if you overload it and it can't balance out the wash. It tells you, it says, hey, take some clothes out, dummy. You put too much in. But that's pretty much it. This is a great little machine. I mean, it comes with the, the washing machine comes with the hose. It does not come with the lint strainer. It also does not come with the water hoses. You have to buy those separate. But all in all, 110 volts, high efficient machine, uses very little power. I wish I kept the Energy Star. Oh, I do have the Energy Star stuff still. And that's the Energy Guide. So it says yearly energy cost $17. But that's with an electric water heater. We have a gas, so $9 yearly energy cost. So not bad. It's definitely sitting at the lower range on the system. And here's the Canadian information for 140 kilowatt hours per year. But remember, that's all considering doing laundry once or twice a week and all that. It's, if you're a family of 4, you're probably doing laundry 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how dirty your kids get. But all in all, great machine. I'm a huge fan. My wife likes it. Gets the clothes clean. But if you have any other questions about it, feel free to leave a comment. And thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. And hopefully, it's a cooking video for y'all.